Okay, hello everyone and welcome to Steve's Guitars. How are we doing tonight? All right. We are so excited to be bringing back the Mountain Fair Singer-Songwriter Competition again. It's been almost 10 years since we hosted it. Yay, thank you so much. Thank you so much to Carbondale Arts for reaching out to me and asking to revive this song competition. That was started, Megan Goodwin and I were the co-creators of the Mountain Fair Singer-Songwriter Competition in the Jam Tent, and we're bringing it back, like I said, for the first time in almost 10 years. So we're really excited to do this. And thank you guys for being here tonight. I also want to give a big shout out, of course, to Steve's Guitars for hosting this beautiful space for us to have the song competition, and GrassRoots TV, who is going to be streaming this live. So if there isn't anybody that could make it and they missed it, they can go to grassrootstv.org to watch tonight's competition. Our second round of the competition will be Sunday at 12:30 at the Jam Tent in right down the street here, 12:30 for the second round. We'll be selecting 5 contestants, 5 finalists for that final round on Sunday. So please come and check that out on Sunday as well. Our finalists, after we perform the 5 on Sunday, we're going to select one person who will then be able to perform on the main stage on Sunday before the closing act, Ozot Motley. They'll receive a half-day recording time with Coolbrick Studios and a gift certificate from Glenwood Music. So pretty awesome. We're going to get things kicked off here with Mr. Don Caden, who has performed original and traditional music and poetry at cowboy gatherings across the West over 30 years now, where he splits his time between Glenwood and Alpine, Texas. Please give it up for Don.
Thank you. We got a lot of guitar. It's a lot of guitar. I don't know what it sounds like out there. Yeah, too much guitar. Still a lot. I made it pretty hard. So. I can't understand it. Yeah, turn it. Yeah.
Did you want more or less guitar in your
less,
monitor?
please. I'm
less
sorry.
in your monitor. Okay.
They're gonna not like it.
How's that? All right?
Less.
Less?
Still pretty loud? Yeah, less.
Okay,
please.
it's completely gone now. That's just the house. That's just the house. That's just out here. That's not in your monitor at all.
I'll try to play very gently.
It's just out here.
It sounds really loud.
It's just out here.
Well, she's telling me that you can't hear the voice.
Well,
I don't know.
we're okay. You and I are just working for you right now, folks. If you can't hear what we're talking about, it's not because you can't. It's because it's not intended. I'm trying to get him happy here.
No.
So, are you okay with the guitar level?
I'd rather have it a little lower if you could.
I cannot make it any lower than it is now. There's
Okay,
no guitar in your monitor.
I'll play gently.
Okay, is your voice loud enough?
Little more voice, please.
Okay, go ahead.
Hello, 1 2 1 2 1 2. You hear the voice now?
Can you hear your voice?
Okay, he says it's okay, so I'll play gently. So, if you have hard items, don't throw them, please. Just tomatoes, soft items. If you don't like cowboy music, because that's kind of what I do. I wrote this song about an old Mexican vaquero friend of mine down in South Texas. And he used to come up to our camp. He had an old pickup truck, and it was always broke down, and we'd help him get it running again. And he'd tell us stories about his life as a vaquero in South Texas. Down south of old San Antonio, there's a country that God left alone, where the cactus has thorns and the deer grow big horns. Weather is usually warm. The coyote howls and the panther he prowls. Rattlesnake grow 6 feet long. People who live there have always had their share of working themselves to the bone. When the sun comes up for the day, he's out saddling up his old bay. He'll ride the mesquite in the terrible heat, as his father did the same way. He'll rope and he'll brand, it's the law of the land. Cows think they're his, but they're not. He's just turned in the buck, he's in an old pickup truck. El Jefe sees over the lot. Ernesto Galvan, you're truly a man of the land. You've chased mucha vaca with caballo and reata, you're a muy bueno cowhand. Sat by the campfire many nights, away from the noise and the lights, with tortillas and beans, and cried happily, told stories to his friends' great delight, of chasing wild boars, of border town whores, things most men never see, like a prickly pear bloom, a calf fresh from the womb, creatures that run wild and free. He's seen a lot in his life, had good times and bad with his wife. But he's raised 6 sons, and they're mostly good ones, hardly ever fight with a knife. His chaps are warm in his old saddle horn, 100 miles with Ernesto Galvan. Well, the years how they fly, time's passed you by, you're still one hell of a man. Ernesto Galvan, you're truly a man of the land. You've chased mucha vaca with caballo and riata, you're muy bueno cowhand. Still rides with his dogs by his side, remembering the past with great pride. He didn't make much dinero for a macho vaquero, from his loot those old steers could not hide. When it's time to turn in, and God says, my friend, we're fixing to change your luck. 'Cause in heaven, take my word, El Jefe rides herd, and you get the new pickup truck. Ernesto Galvan, truly a man of the land. You chase mucha vaca with caballo and riata, you're a muy bueno cowhand. And you chase mucha vaca with caballo and riata, you're a muy bueno cowhand. Thank you. Thank you. Wow, I appreciate that. Well, I thought long and hard about this next song, about whether I should do it here or not, because it is about Texas, but we've been coming to Glenwood area since the early 80s, and we love it here, and we have a house with a partner here, and then we live most of the time in Texas. And what I saw happen around, particularly around Central Texas, just having it destroyed by growth. I wrote I guess it's a cowboy protest song, and I think it's probably pertinent up here. You know, you don't stop growth, but you don't invite big companies and give them all kind of tax abatements and all that kind of stuff to come in and destroy what you love. So when I say it ain't Texas anymore, which is the name of this song, you can close your eyes and think it ain't Colorado anymore. So. Oh, how I love the lady that I grew up with. Stories of her origins, the legends and the myths. Well, this lady, she's called Texas, and God, I love her so. Yes, that's why it's killing me to have to let her go. For 100 years and more, things hardly ever change, from the splendor of her mountains to the miles of open range. Well, your neighbors, they were friendly and they helped ease your load. Old men in pickup trucks waved howdy from the road. Well, the rest of this country, they always thumb their nose at us. Said they're cowboys and hicks who like to brag and like to cuss. Then suddenly they realized what we'd had all along, and those carpetbagging Yankees started calling Texas home. And it ain't Texas anymore. Not the land of milk and honey. No, it ain't Texas anymore. 'Cause we sold her for the money. No, it ain't Texas anymore. A virgin face so pretty. It ain't Texas anymore. It's Baja, New York City. Well, a Chamber of Commerce, they said this is like a dream. We're bringing in new industry, but it's all neat and clean. They forgot about the traffic jams, more people, more pollution. Said we've got to grow or die, it's the only solution. Well, they cut the farms and ranches into small half-acre tracts. No regard for the water or the wildlife or the facts. They come in here like scavengers, their roots aren't in our ground. It's somebody else's money in somebody else's town. And the Yankees brought the unions down, said wages would be higher. Of course the cost was passed right on directly to the buyer. They said look at the jobs created, gotta fill our quota. Hired one guy from Austin, 6 more from Minnesota. And it ain't Texas anymore. Not the land of milk and honey. No, it ain't Texas anymore. 'Cause we sold her for the money. No, it ain't Texas anymore. Her virgin face so pretty. It ain't Texas anymore. It's southern Detroit City. Well, the things that made her beautiful, open spaces, clear blue skies, are the things we're selling out so cheap to slowly watch her die. Some guy even bought Lajitas down in the Big Bend. Palm Springs has never seen the likes of what he's putting in. Well, you can see them in their Porsches and their Mercedes Benz, gold chains and Rolex watches, they're setting all the trends. But oh, my friends, remember those things we had before. We turned Our Lady Texas into a common whore. And it ain't Texas anymore. Not the land of milk and honey. No, it ain't Texas anymore. We sold her for the money. It ain't Texas, anymore. Don't say I didn't warn you, 'cause it ain't Texas anymore. It's Nuevo California. No, it ain't Texas anymore. Her virgin face so pretty. It ain't Texas anymore. 'Cause we sold her for the money. Thank you. Thank you.
All right, thank you so much, Don. Give him one more hand, everybody. That was wonderful. Just want to welcome everybody who's just joining us. We have limited seating here, but you're welcome to try to squeeze in somewhere here. Just as a reminder to all of the guests in the audience, please silence your cell phones and try not to distract those around you. Just in case, try to silence those cell phones so we don't interrupt what's going on here. Also, to the contestants, you are more than welcome to stick around after you perform and wait around until the end. And if you decide that you're ready to go home before the competition's over, don't worry. I'll be in contact with you and let you know what our final results are after tonight. So do what you gotta do. Next up, we have Mr. Kevin Wagner. Kevin is a self-taught singer-songwriter musician who writes his own meaningful songs. No covers here, folks. Out of all his talents, music is the only one he hasn't made a living off of. Now Kevin is in a position to stop all of his other trades and focus solely on his musical craft. Raised in New York, moved to Colorado in 2006, and he considers these mountains his home, growing up in a very musical family and environment. It's in his blood. Give it up for Kevin, everybody.
Thank you. Hello, 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 hello.
Do you want some guitar in your monitor? Yes or no?
Yeah, that sounds
Okay,
good.
go ahead,
Hang on.
noodle it, and I'll bring it up in your monitor for you.
All right.
Tell me when you have enough.
Okay. If you could bring the vocals up a little.
Yep.
Hello. That sounds good.
Okay. It's all you.
This song I wrote, it's about hoping that your dreams come true and keeping that vision in your eyesight. It's called You Just Kept Dreaming. We got... Hold on, just hold on. The blessings, they're coming, they're just around the bend. Hold on, just hold on. The blessings, they're coming, they're just around the bend. Kept dreaming, you just kept dreaming. Kept dreaming, you just kept dreaming while your eyes were open wide. Kept dreaming, you just kept dreaming. Kept dreaming, you just kept dreaming while your eyes were open wide. I know it's been a long journey for you. I know it's been so hard and all that you've been through. But some doors about to open wide soon. 20 some odd years and I think you're finally due. Keep your eyes open wide, so when you see it come, you can walk right through to what's been prepared for you. Keep your eyes open wide, so when you see it come, you can walk right through to what's been prepared for you. It's been such a long, long time. I was beginning to wonder if I could stay the tide. I was beginning to grow so very weary inside. I was beginning to wonder if I could have some faith inside. kept dreaming, you just kept dreaming. Kept dreaming, you just kept dreaming while your eyes were open wide. Kept dreaming, you just kept dreaming. Kept dreaming, you just kept dreaming while your eyes were open wide. Hold on, just hold on. 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 Thank you. I'm sweating bullets, man. I grew up in Queens, and I lived in Manhattan, and then when I moved out to Long Island, I met a whole different group of people that were into different music than I was used to. All my friends, they had older brothers, they were into Dylan and Cream and the band, and so I used to make fun of Bob Dylan because I couldn't handle him. And then in 2003, I watched the documentary No Direction Home, and then I got it. And I was like, oh crap, I'm wrong. So I wrote a song apologizing to Robert. So if any of you know him, tell him someone wrote a song apologizing to him and play it for him. It's called A Man and an Axe. Okay, how does it go? I was going to play the last song I just played. Oh, okay. Just thought I'd write to thank you. I figured I'd never meet you. I figured it'd take some time to write this song and tell you how much I appreciate you. How much I appreciate you. Hope you don't mind me saying, really thank you for what you've done. How you echoed our deepest sentiments and made us feel we weren't the only ones. Made us feel we weren't the only ones. Excuse me for my arrogance, my childish youthful pride. How I used to deride you when I knew nothing of what made you tick inside. Knew nothing of what made you tick inside. Even though I was just a baby when you burst out on the scene. Eventually your spirit stirred, well, it finally caught up with me. It finally caught up with me. Just saying it once, that was the genius of the man. If you didn't get it, that first time. Well, just like me, you just didn't understand. Like me, you just didn't understand. So why didn't you vultures just leave him alone? On his carcass you had to feast. His message was out of your literary reach. Literary reach. Yes, I'm railing on you, and I'm railing on me. We need to learn to listen before we speak. Then we'll know when it's time to turn the other cheek. Yes, we will. We'll know when it's time to turn the other cheek. So we strong and open our hearts wide. Robert, when it's time for you to go, we're gonna be left so empty inside. So very, very empty inside. Knowing you're still with us makes it more bearable inside. See, Dylan did it all before. It's because him we could say what's brooding inside. Don't be afraid to run and hide, no hide. Na 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 is all that we need. To chop down these blind trees like the man Jesus healed his accusers he couldn't even see. His accusers he couldn't see. Man in an ox is all that we need. To chop down these blind trees like the man Jesus healed his accusers he couldn't even see. His accusers he couldn't even see. A man in an ox is all that we need. Chop down these blind trees like the man Jesus healed his accusers he couldn't even see. No, his accusers he couldn't even see. Thank you.
All right, Kevin Wagner, everyone. Give him another round. Thank you, Kevin. Awesome. Wonderful. Well, we're cruising right along. This is going to be a long evening here, folks. We had 20 pre-registered contestants, and we closed it off at 20, knowing that it's going to be a long first round, having each contestant with 2 songs. I want to thank you for our judges who are volunteering tonight. They have a tough job. Next up, we have the lovely Miss Jenny Henry. Jenny is 19 years old and has attended the CU Denver the past year, majoring in music with an emphasis in singer-songwriting. She's been writing music for over 6 years, and I would bet more, and is excited to participate in this competition. Please welcome Jenny Henry.
It's hanging on the mic stand.
How do I plug this in?
It's right. It's hanging on the mic stand, Jenny.
Oh,
Right in front of you.
Hi, my name is Jenny, and this first song I'm going to play for you is called Forever in a Day. the tide. I'll be always yours and you'll be always mine. And after all this time, a promise for forever and today is like asking the coastline to stand beside the ocean and her waves. Come what may, the strongest winds couldn't sway my love for you. Meet me in the middle when you're wrong. Forgive me if I stumble or fall. 'Cause like a name engraved upon a tree, I'll be always part of you and you a part of me. People may question what's ours, saying even the brightest things go dark. But they've never seen you like I do. The light doesn't fade. No, the light doesn't fade when it's you. And after all this time, a promise for forever and today is like asking the coastline to stand beside the ocean and her waves. Come what may, the strongest winds couldn't sway my love for you. Meet me when our time is running thin. Tell me that you wish to do it all again. I'll hold you as the day turns into night, and thank you for the best years of my life. Thank you. This next song that I'm playing is called Sedona. It's the most recent song that I've written, so. My shoes are still red from the trip to Sedona. When I saw them, I realized I hardly know you anymore. If I knew then, I'd never believe it, 'cause you told me that night you would never be leaving my sight. And I guess you were right. 'Cause there's pieces of you around favorite store too. It's just like the others, nothing special or new. In the place that I lived, in the place that I moved, in the roads, in the mountains, my own avenue. In the place that I lived, in the place that I moved, in the roads, in the mountains, my own avenue. In the things that I love, in the things that I hate, in the songs that I've written, you give and you take. In the things that I love, in the things that I hate, in the songs that I've written, you give and you take what was mine. And there's pieces of you around every corner, the stains in my shoes, and the air getting warmer reminds me of you. Or I guess it's more like the person that you used to be. Oh, there's pieces of you around every corner, the stains in my shoes, and the air getting warmer reminds me of you. Or I guess it's more like the person that you used to be. I know just one thing to remind me of me. Please remind me of me. Remind me of me. Oh, there's pieces of you around every corner, the stains in my shoes, and the air getting warmer reminds me of you. Or I guess it's more like the person that I used to be. I know just one thing that reminds me of me. Thank you so much.
Miss Jenny Henry, everybody. Great job, Jenny.
Thank you.
Thank you. Whew. All right, we are just cruising along still here. Next up, we have Mark Mcmillan. Mark, woohoo, welcome onto the stage. Mark is an electrician and musician born in Western Colorado, loves art, music, food, biking, and snowboarding with his wife, Sarah, and 5-year-old Aussie Husky Zeus. We're going to give him a moment to set up his pedal board here and get set up. I just want to welcome everybody who's outside, or if you're just joining us. This is the Mountain Fair Singer-Songwriter Competition 2022. We are live streaming this on GrassRootsTV.org. So if you would like to go back and rewatch any of these amazing songwriters, please feel free to go back and check that out. We'll also be doing our second and final round on Sunday at 12:30, which will also be live streamed and recorded. So feel free, if you can't make it, you can always check out grassrootstv.org. I want to give a big shout out to the man of the hour here in the back corner, Mr. Ralph Pitt. Ralph, thank you for doing the sound for us here tonight, making everybody sound the best they can. We really appreciate you. One of my favorite moments in this room actually was with Miss Diana Jones, who happens to be one of my favorite songwriters. And at the end of one of her amazing notes that she held, all of the sound resonated through all the guitars, and it was this incredible experience. I will never forget that moment. So maybe we'll get that experience here tonight. We'll see. And once Mark's ready to go, we'll get started with Mark. He's going to do a little test. Give Mark one more hand, everyone.
Thank you, guys. Check, check. Can you getting me in? Let me just give a little test through the loop real quick. got loud out there. Hey there, thank you for having me. I'm excited to be here. Absolutely love Mountain Fair, and I'm happy to be a part of it. I'm going to play a couple here. I guess the only context you really need for this first one is, she mentioned already, I'm an electrician. If you want to hire me out, talk to me afterwards. But you should probably listen to this song first. Got a call the other day, I hung it right up, had nothing to say. You know I don't work on Friday. Well, you see, boss, I just don't care. Take your shit and take it elsewhere. You know I don't work on Friday. I'm drinking whiskey, I'm smoking pot. There all night. Oh, you're not, yeah, I am. I don't work on Friday. You can't fire me today, 'cause Friday is kind of my day. Sometimes I just don't care, 'cause goddamn the system ain't fair. These billionaires laugh and smirk while I destroy my body with work. Just don't hire me today. I don't work on Friday. Crossed some wires, blew stuff up. Property manager said he had enough. I shocked a waitress, killed a nun. My weekend has just begun. The wise learn. Look like a strobe. Doesn't matter, I'm in my robe. No, I don't work on Friday. You can't fire me today. I don't work on Friday. Thank you. Thank you very much. Let's shift gears a little. This is a song I wrote, probably been messing around with since I was like 18. It's probably like 15, 16 years ago. Started writing it kind of when I started seeing people disappear from the opioid epidemic. And then I kind of evolved it over the years from there, kind of into what it is now. But hope you like it. Faded away just an hour ago. Before he left, he escaped to the past. Help me recall what I forgot in last. Go to the stars and gather the light. Lock 'em away, will they forget the night? Did as he said, as the man seemed wise. Sat on my porch to wait for sunrise. 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 The morning began, the sun shone bright. Stars in my cellar have forgotten the night. Wave of heat, the sun enter my home. Captured stars were not so alone. We're not so alone. Not so alone, man, we're not so alone. Not so alone. In the sky are getting too long. Clouds come in, won't remain too strong. Buildings tower as I walk the line. Four-legged creatures consume the grass and pine. Beat on a drum, a harp is strung. Rays beat down from the blinding sun. From the sun, from the sun, from the sun. The sun. Thank you.
Mark, thank you so much. Give him another round, everybody. Super fun. Thank you. Okay, next up we have Jim Hawkins. Welcome, Jim, to the stage. Woohoo! Okay, let's see.
That was for him.
Thank you, Shanti. That's the one.
Yeah.
The gold one, yeah.
Mr. Jim Hawkins is a local singer-songwriter. He draws from his experiences growing up in Wyoming, Texas, and New Mexico, Arizona, and Colorado to tell stories of the new and old West. Jim is a retired Denver firefighter and medic. Jim Hawkins.
Is that okay? You want more?
Check. Yep.
Okay.
Good.
Cool.
I like 30-second sound checks. Check. All right. Well, this first song is a story about a couple of old travelers that crossed paths for the first time in southern Utah. It's called Old Friends. Texan son up near Cheyenne,
and he always knew his time was long ago. Old Ray, he's a cool cat, blues playing maniac. He'll be on that last train, but I doubt that he gives a damn. Two old friends who never had met. Here's two old friends they never knew they had. Smoky days and bloody nights, he pushed it all to the back of his mind. When he plays his tunes, he feels alright. Songs from way out yonder, his voice like low rolling thunder, singing about devils, blind ponies, and faith. Here's two old friends they never knew they had. Old gray coyotes, they crossed in a slick rock canyon, following trails to places they don't know. Two old friends who never had met. Here's two old friends they never knew they had. Two old friends who never had met. Here's two old friends we never knew we had. Thank you. You can take a little vocal out of that monitor if you can. Check, check, check. This is a cry in your beer song, except it's not beer, it's tequila, with a worm in the bottom of the bottle, better known as mezcal. I'm sipping mezcal early in the morning, down to the worm. He's got nothing to say, and it feels like another borderline day. Well, life don't come easy if you don't toe the line. You do what you can, just get on by. I'm catching ballerinas up in Petaluma. I think it's time for a change. Yeah, me and that worm could sure use some change. Well, life don't come easy if you don't toe the line. You do what you can and you just get on by. Well, I know you don't care a damn about me. I'll tell you the truth, I feel the same. like I'm sitting in the desert waiting on rain. Well, life don't come easy if you don't toe the line. You do what you can, just get on by. Yeah, life don't come easy if you don't toe the line. You give all you got and you just say goodbye. I'm sipping mezcal, but I'm running on fumes, down to the worm, still nothing to say, and it feels like another borderline day, like I'm sitting in the desert waiting on rain. Thank you. Thanks for listening.
Thank you, Jim. I'm almost feeling like some tequila now. How about you guys? All right. Next up, we have David Good. Mr. David Good is a 2022 graduate of Roaring Fork High School. David has been playing and writing songs since his freshman year of high school and has performed all over Carbondale these past couple years. He likes to write country music and plays guitar. Please welcome David Good, everyone.
Thank you. As she said, I'm David Walker Good, and I just graduated high school. So I'm off to Hawaii very soon, but this first song is one that's heavily inspired by this area. This is called Lost.
Maybe I could drive down CR5 with my eyes closed to the corner code, and everyone there I know. The lady at the desk to the man buying Joe. A worn out street, everyone I meet, every car I see feels like I'm lost to sea. A sea of familiar faces. I need a clear mind, a clear spot. Stuck in the middle, can't find out them back roads that we take home. Lord knows we're old and I don't know much, but I know a spot where we could get lost up some streets we ain't never been to. Kick down the tailgate and kick off our shoes. Sit down and watch the sunset from a spot that I get lost in. Rise and forget all the drama. Watch the wind ripple the water, running forever like we are. I wanna get lost with you, 'cause I ain't lost with you. Thinking up high where sugar pines touch the sky, and my mind is preoccupied with the view. That view is you. Wait for the light to dip behind the peak, for stars to take center stage. And count every one of them planes. Wonder where they're going. You need a slow dance, a simple man. Headlights lighted up like prom back then. Now spin you round, round, and round. Oh, thank God that I found you. In this spot we could get lost up some streets we never been to. Kick down the tailgate and kick off our shoes. Sit down and watch the sunset from a spot. Then I get lost in your eyes and forget all the drama. Watch the wind ripple the water, running forever like we are. I wanna get lost with you, 'cause I ain't alone with you. Sun up high, I'll wake up to the light. We could just stay right here for forever or another night, where we're lost up some streets we never been to. Kick down the tailgate, kick off our shoes. Sit down and watch the sunset from a spot. Yeah, I get lost in your eyes and forget all the drama. Watch the wind ripple the water, running forever like we are. I wanna get lost with you, 'cause I ain't lost with you. Thank you. This next song is a song I wrote about a childhood best friend of mine who moved away, and I was thinking about how many songs have been inspired by that person or are actually about that friend. And so this one's called Songs from the County Road, and it's kind of about how how something in your life can inspire so many songs, and it's changed to this point, and it's all in this song. So this is the Songs from the County Road. There's two kids in a pickup. Whole town knows that they're too young to drive. You weren't scared of nothing. You took your dad's truck for a ride down Main. You dragged me along. That day for graduation, dragged me up to the pillars there. Looked out over town, breathed in that cool mountain air. Got high off your cousin's cigarette. Just another song from the county road. And I remember I was heartbroken. I remember I was the happiest man alive. I remember we were 13 when you taught me how to drive. Back then they weren't memories. Used to be State Street was your place. Now they're memories. Black kids playing songs about how things change in a couple of years, in a couple of miles. Just a couple of notes, just a couple of songs from the county road. Well, I remember you, melody like Leonard Ride, not always fit for Sunday. You made your way in sometimes and sang. You was flying high. And to this day, when the smell of lavender gon' hit my face, feel like I'm walking through your door. Any given Saturday you smile, and that's just where I've been. It's another song from the county road. And I remember I was heartbroken. I remember I was the happiest man alive. I remember we were 13 when you taught me how to drive. Back then there were memories. Used to be State Street was your place. Now they're melodies. Black keys playing songs about how things change in a couple of years, in a couple of miles. Just a couple notes, just a couple songs on the county road. Maybe God plans it. I'd like to believe He tries, 'cause your mama always said it rains when the universe cries, and it rained all day the day you left. Thank you.
We're going to put it right there.
Thank you, David. All right, Mr. Good here, everyone. Give him a hand. Great job. All right. I think. Yep. If everybody needs a stretch break, go ahead and stand up and roll your shoulders, shake your booty around a little bit. We're going to be here for quite a while here tonight. So thanks again to our judges. And I want to give a big shout out to Morgan Williams and Brian Colley for helping with organizing the song competition. So thank you so much. Next up, we have Mr. Jesse Porter. Jesse is a performer in the Roaring Fork Valley who writes and plays acoustic-based songs. Please welcome Jesse Porter to the stage.
Thank you.
When you look into the mirror, tell me what there do you see? Is there a lot of truth in there, my friend? Does it set you free? When you look into the mirror, when you look into those eyes, is there a lot of truth in there, my friend? Is it all just I? Does the truth the mirror tell? Does that truth scream back at you? Is there a criminal in that mirror staring, staring right back at you? 'Cause you know, man, you know the truth behind your eyes. When you look into the mirror now, you see right through your lies. When you look into the mirror and those eyes look back at you, they tell you some truth, my friend. Do they lie to you? Does the truth the mirror tells, does that truth scream back at you? Is there a criminal in your mirror staring, staring right back at you? staring right back at you. Staring right back at you. Staring right back at you. Was on a little walk in New Haven, Connecticut, coming back from IKEA. Got a little inspiration. Looking for freedom. I didn't mean to be here, but I can't leave today. It would only take a rainstorm to wash me away. You might never know my story, and you might not even care. I would love, love, love it, yeah. Leave some flowers in my hair. Don't draw your lines around me, 'cause they're lines that I can't see. They're just lines for you anyway, yeah. 'Cause I'm already free. So don't draw your lines around me. If you see me lying there, just leave me like you found me. Put some flowers in my hair. You will never know my story, and I know that you won't care. I would love, love, love it, yeah. Leave some flowers in my hair. So don't draw your lines around me, 'cause they're lines that I can't see. They're just lines for you anyway, yeah. 'Cause I'm already free. Yeah, I'm already free. Yeah, I'm already free. Yeah, I'm already free. Thank you all for coming.
Yeah, Jesse Porter. I love your songs, man.
Thank
Thank you so much. Give him a hand, you guys.
Thanks, everybody.
Next up, we have Mike Cuzio. Mike, are you out there? There you are. Did I just call you Mark earlier? I don't know. Okay, anyways, Mike, come on up and we'll get you tuned up here. Let's see. Mike is a singer-songwriter, musician from the North Fork Valley. And we're excited. Is that not you? He's from Okay, I don't know. I'm going to let you talk about yourself then. Oops. I'm sorry. Good. Awesome. Well, we're happy to have you here, Mike. Give him a hand, everyone. Welcome him.
Hold on. Sorry. Too tall. Okay. Snow fell heavy in the hills last night, said the voice on the telephone. Winds from the west with high pressure moving in, and it looks like we're gonna see the sun. 3 miles in, when the horizon began to glow, and the stars they faded from the sky. No one said the words, although they might have passed the thought that today might be a great day to die. Switchbacks led up across the gullies and the slides, above the trees and the debris. Meanwhile overhead, the raven made the rounds, but nobody bothered looking up to see. Just 9/10 of a meter away from the blue sky above. First one dropped in, it was as stable as could be. Rode out safe in under a minute's time. Second one hiked up and disappeared from view, and the third one watched them take a different line. It was just 9/10 of a meter away from the blue sky above. The snow fell heavy in the hills again, covered the frantic footsteps on the hill. By summertime, it had all melted away, but it will happen again, the raven knows it will. So that song was about the kind of all too familiar repetition of an event in the mountains that some of us might be familiar with. And I'm a little shaky. So this one's about a spaceship. Something of a distance between the ground and I, perched atop this airborne craft and swiftly gliding by. Sky aglow makes oceans shimmer, or set ablaze as a fluid might, as metal wings whisk me aloft from this dark chaotic night. Starship streaks across the sky with refugees aboard, a beautiful world they left behind for fear of getting bored. Perhaps we might return someday, we often hear them say, but little do they know you don't make it back from so very far away. starship. I said, take me far away. Take me to another place and make me feel okay. Roughing it on this planet Earth is really not my style. So I'll be stealing away. I'm leaving today. I'm gonna be gone for a while. On the ground we eat and sleep and play these songs on our guitars. In the morning we brew coffee, drive to work in our little cars. This requiem we play for them, we broadcast it with love. While this symphony unclear to we rings down from up above. From a starship, I said, take me far away. Take me to another place. Make me feel okay. Now roughing it on this planet Earth is really not my style. So I'm stealing away. I'm leaving today. I'm gonna be gone for a while. You can fly away. Oh, you can fly away, but you can't go. You can fly away, or you can fly away, but you can't leave, no, no. Said it's high time we took this ship and brought it back to Earth. We left in such a hurry, never knowing what it was worth. This starship you can see, but you can hardly understand. What makes this world so different from a single grain of sand? Oh, now starship, I said fly back home today. It's not so bad on planet Earth, not as so bad as you say. And we'll give you another chance if you promise not to fail. 'Cause there's just one place for the human race and we can't afford to fail. Thanks.
Nice job, Mike. Give him another hand, everybody. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Shanti, for letting me play your guitar.
Of course, absolutely. Okay, well, we are doing pretty good. Next up, we have Sydney. Sydney Yanez. I didn't know how to say that. Thank you for correcting me. Welcome, Sydney, to the stage, everyone. Miss Sydney grew up in the Roaring Fork Valley since she was 8 years old after moving from Miami, Florida with her family. She's been interested in music ever since she can remember and now is going into her final year studying songwriting and music business at CU Denver. Some other interests are snowboarding, the beach, reading, and traveling. Miss Sydney, everyone.
Hi. So this first song is called Flowers, and it's just a song about finding your self-worth. All I have left from the time that we spent, and I'm trying to move on, but all I want is to hold on. Why can't I see I'm better off without you? I'm trying to breathe, but nothing else compares to you. And I know that it's dumb, thinking you were the one, and I should give my heart a break. But why can't I see that I'm enough for me? You treat me like a flower, as delicate can be. You pick off every petal as a way to keep me from living in the light and binded by your side. And I'm trying to move on, but all I want is to hold on. Why can't I see I'm better off without you? I'm trying to breathe, but nothing else compares to you. And I know that it's dumb, thinking you were the one, and I should give my heart a break. But why can't I see that I'm enough for me? That I'm enough for me. I'm enough for me. I'm enough for me. I'm enough for me. All right, thank you. And this next song is called Drive All Night. I basically wrote it about, if anyone's ever felt this before, you're just driving and you just want to keep on driving to a whole new place just to get somewhere different. So. The rundown shops, every day's on repeat. It's a small town in its own little bubble. I take a look around. If I could drive all night across these country roads, I wouldn't look back. I never slow. I would feel like a bird flying in the sky. I'd go far, I'd go high, if only I could drive all night. There's so much more I could do. I feel stuck here like some gum on a shoe, but too afraid to leave. And looking at the horizon, there's a whole world that's waiting for me. If I could drive all night across these country roads, I wouldn't look back. I never slow. I would feel like a bird flying in the sky. I'd go far, I'd go high, if only I could drive all night. Drive all night. Drive all night. Let's drive all night. Thank you. Thanks.
All right, nice job, Sydney. Give her another hand, everyone. Very good. Okay, next up we have Mark Baker. Is Mark back there? Mark, come on out when you're ready there. There he is. Come on out, Mr. Mark Baker. Mark is a singer-songwriter born and raised in Colorado, strong love for the mountains. He likes to write about what's really from love and light to the darkness that hides it. He recently recorded 4 songs in Nashville and is looking forward to sharing his songs with the world. Please welcome Mark Baker.
Thank you all. Thank you, thank you. Check, 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 2, 2. Yeah, that sounds pretty good. A little. Can I have just a little more vocal in the monitor? Okay, cool. Well, I am super excited to be here. Some friends of ours let us know that this mountain fair thing was going on. And I was just like, wow, I've never done anything like this before. And I can't believe how nervous I am. Holy crap-a-moly. But so glad to be here in this excellent venue, and I appreciate all of you and being here and hanging out and all the judges. So this song, sometimes when you're in love for a long time with someone, it kind of fades away a little bit. And then you find out that, you're still in love. And that's what this song's about. It's called Drunk on You. Under the moon of a hot summer night, when the wind is just right, watching those stars streak across the sky, crashing in to the curtain of night. Seen those skies so many times before, it never gets old. I never get bored getting those butterflies again. Like I drank too much whiskey or had too much gin. You got me stumbling when I walk. One shot of your love and I can't even talk. Oh, drunk again on you. Those feelings bubble up from a love so true. Oh, drunk again on you. Shuffling your feet, hips swaying just to the beat. You crowd in close, I draw you in so you're nose to nose. We dance around without a care. Radio's playing all those old songs, the ones where we always sing along. Oh, getting those butterflies again. Like I drank too much whiskey or had too much gin. You got me stumbling when I walk. One shot of your love and I can't even talk. Oh, drunk again on you. Those feelings bubble up from a love so true. Oh, drunk again on you. I never thought it would be this good. As the years roll by, I never misunderstood. I need your love, babe, every day and every way, 'cause I'm getting those butterflies again. Like I drank too much whiskey or had too much gin. You got me stumbling when I walk. One shot of your love and I can't even talk. Oh, drunk again on you. Those feelings bubble up from a love so true. Oh, drunk again on you. I'm drunk on your love. All right. Yeah. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Too kind, too kind. Well, it's weird about writing songs, you know. Sometimes you write about some strange things, And, you know, then you get up here and show everybody your insides and what you think about in those songs. So, can I get just a little more guitar in the monitor? So this one's called On the Other Side. It's kind of, you know, how we view things sometimes. And like, you know, life's always better on the other side, and just all those things as you're going through life and going, wait a minute, I had it pretty good. That wasn't half bad. So this one's called On the Other Side. Life is strange, living on the edge. Things don't always come to an end. Promises to myself I made on my way amounts to nothing if I'm not willing to pay. We all carry just a little bit of doubt in our minds. Hope it all works out as sure as the sunrise. You sees it set on the other side. On the other side of hopes and dreams. On the other side, the people and the things. It's always shiny and new on the other side. On the other side. I get caught up in what people say. I shouldn't care, but I do anyway. Searching for something I'm never gonna receive. It's such a waste of time, a waste of time. You know that mirror is always looking back at you. One of these days I'm gonna break right through and take a long hard look at what lies on the other side. On the other side of hopes and dreams. On the other side of people and their things. It's always shiny and new on the other side. On the other side. Now that I'm older, I search my soul for something bolder, and I find that it's right in front of me. It's that look in your love's eyes as she walks by. It's the way the little ones ask for you to hold them. These are the things you can take to your grave, while everything else just washes away. And maybe someday we'll meet again on the other side. On the other side of hopes and dreams. On the other side of people and the things. It's always shiny and new on the other side. On the other side. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Appreciate y'all.
All right, thank you so much. That was wonderful. Next up, we have Kat Goslin. I hope I said that right. Was that right? Come on up, sweetie. All right, Kat. Miss Kat is the maniac pixie dream girl that your parents warned you about, with songs ranging from unrequited love to the disdain of capitalism. It's a guarantee that you will either fall madly in love or be deeply uncomfortable throughout the entire set. Please, let's welcome Miss Kat.
Thanks. Oh. do that. You know, if I had known that you were reading that out loud, I probably would have said something less unhinged, but here we are. This first song is a 20-minute polka jam.
The brightest star burns the fastest, and a love like this can fade the quickest. But baby, I'm on fire for you and only you. So let's stay aflame till it's dark out. And I'm counting down my days till I decide to stay. I'll fantasize what if he decided to come with me, and every now and then I believe it. And I'm so tangled up in the thought of you that I'm questioning the answers of what I once knew. And I'm so blinded by love that I forgot what's best. So I'll make sure to send my love back to the west. 'Cause I would like to spend some more time with the one that makes me howl at the moon. But summer is leaving and I'll be leaving real soon. And if you love someone, you let them go, and we both gotta fly free. But the thought of leaving you behind, it's pretty painful to think. 'Cause I know that what's meant to be will be. And if this love was meant to last, then our love will bring us back. And I'm so tangled up in the thought of you that I'm questioning the answers of what I once knew. And I'm so blinded by love that I forgot what's best. So I'll make sure to send my love back to the west. 'Cause I would like to spend some more time with the one that makes me howl at the moon. But summer is leaving and I'll be leaving real soon. Yeah, summer is leaving and I'll be leaving real soon.
Thanks. So this next song involves a bunch of direct quotes from my dad. I was born and raised in the deep, deep South in the Bible Belt. My dad's a Southern Baptist pastor. He's a great guy, but bless his heart. I told him I wanted to be a surgeon when I was younger, and he said, "Catherine, why would you be a surgeon when you can just marry a surgeon? You're so pretty." And he was right, so I wrote the song. And my daddy always taught me there's two people in the world. There's the ones that work, and then there's the pretty girls. And he told me I don't need no job, just find a real rich man. But daddy, I'm no wifey, and I hope you understand. So I moved across the country and I got a real nice job. I gave them all my free time till my head began to throb. And they worked me to the bone, then they kicked me to the curb. I found myself so all alone till daddy's voice I heard. He said, "Girls like you don't have to work. Just go find a rich man you prefer." But daddy, I don't need no man. I'll do it on my own, we both know I can. But now I can't stop thinking, man, daddy, you were right. 'Cause I'm too pretty to work all day. In fact, I'd rather have it any other way. I think I'd rather just be poor. But life don't care if I'm cute or not, so I get out of bed and I do my job. But every single day I hear my daddy's voice say, he said, "Girls like you don't have to work. Just go find a rich man you prefer. But daddy, I don't need no man. I'll do it on my own, we both know I can. But now I can't stop thinking, man, daddy, you were right." And I used to be so free. I could do whatever I pleased. But now I sit behind a wooden cage all day. And I'm staring at this screen, sending emails till I'm green. But if there's one thing that I know for sure, it's that I must be my daddy's girl. 'Cause I think girls like me shouldn't have to work. But there ain't no rich man I prefer. And daddy, since I'm up for sale, find me a man, 'cause I'm tired as hell. And I just can't stop thinking, well, daddy, you were right. 'Cause girls like me don't have to work. But there ain't no man that I prefer. And here I am, I'm dating broke musicians, and I might be a lesbian, and I just can't stop thinking, damn, daddy, you were right. Thanks. My landlord disagrees, and I have to have a job.
Lovely, lovely. All right. Thank you, Ms. Kat. Next up, we have Mr. Jesse Turner. Mr. Jesse Turner is in the house here. If he could come on out, we'd love to bring you to the stage. Jesse Turner is a singer-songwriter who calls Colorado his home and has played all over the state for many years, primarily up and down the Front Range. With acoustic guitar, keyboards, and vocals, Jesse infuses both covers, originals with a style of his own: rock, blues, reggae, and groove. Mr. Jesse Turner.
Thanks, guys. All right, I'm going to start off with a song I wrote many years ago called Color of Flames. Your hair is the color of flames. You light up the dark in this place. You help me to find my way. Your eyes are the earth and the sea, your sweetness in night and morning. Your kisses are watering me. In my heart, your love grows like a seed. And I wanna feel the way I feel with you all the time. Whoa, if I could, without losing myself, I would. I don't think I'll be the same. Wrapped up in you for 3 days, safe here in the color of flames. Golden touching, I can feel the rushing of your breath. Oh, you are a fire in me. Still, we need some air between. Forgive me if I give you more than you need. But I don't want it to be a fast burning fire, only lasting through the night. I want it to be a smoldering desire, ignited by a spark inside. I want to feel the way I feel with you all the time. Whoa, if I could, without losing myself, I would. I don't think I'll be the same. Wrapped up in you for 3 days, safe here in the color of flames. Thank you. There's a song written about staying with a girl for a very short time. You know, one of those memories you love. So this next song is a song called Pieces of Your Mind, and it's kind of self-explanatory, I guess. So here we go. There it is, in between everything and everywhere at once. It's happening to everyone all the time, even if darkness has your eyes. 'Cause happiness comes from inside. Can't give away what you're willing to hide inside a dream of your own design. Pieces of your mind. And where it is where it's found. Right from the beginning, never ending, safe and sound. And how far away you are from your own heart. The distance an illusion made from believing in the dark. 'Cause happiness comes from inside. Can't give away what you're willing to hide. Inside a dream of your own design. Pieces of your mind. Yeah. Happiness comes from inside. You can't give away what you're willing to hide. Inside a dream of your own design. Pieces of your mind. Yeah. Thank you, guys.
Thank you, Jesse. Great job. Give him another hand, everybody. Awesome. Thank you so much. Next up, we have Johnny Marsden. Come on down, Johnny. Come on down. There you are. All right, Johnny's first song was written 2 rows in front of Rodney Ankins in a humble high school in Tennessee. A little country, a little rock. Eventually, he studied classical guitar and composition at Antonio College before embarking on years of travel, busking streets, playing coffee houses, and peace marches. Currently, he teaches at guitar classes at Glenwood Springs Middle School. Give it up for Johnny.
Thank you, thank you. Thank you very much. It's a privilege to be part of Mountain Fair this year in some small way. It's going to be an original called Stranger Standing. Stranger standing in the light of my pale moon, lips of persuasion command me to your shall I take you tonight into my room, stranger standing in my room. Shadows are forming as the night mist falls. Your hips sway to music that heed an ancient call. Are you the devil or are you heaven's dream? Either is danger unto me. Shadows are forming as the night mist falls. Sway to music that heed an ancient call. Are you the devil, or are you heaven's dream? A stranger standing before me. Shadows are forming as I'm sorry, stranger. Oh yeah, now I got it. Now I feel your hands caress my heart and chest. My eyes are blurring and I am short of breath. Could you seduce me if the sun was at high noon? Stranger standing in my moon. Stranger standing in my moon. Stranger standing in my moon. So good, sir. It's been a long time since I've played in public. It's so good to be back playing in front of a few people after that long pandemic. I'm finally out of my shell a little bit. This next song is a song I wrote for my old friend, Father Tom Flower. He was a minister, and he had a common expression. It's like, I'll see you there, Lord willing, if the creeks don't rise. So it's an old Southern expression I grew up with. And, we started using that. But, again, I was like, wow. You're not even from the South. You're from Wisconsin. How do you know that? But he loves spirituals and gospels. I actually don't really listen to gospel music, but I wrote this song for him, and it kind of turned out a little bit on the preachy side. Not preachy side, but more on the biblical side. It borrows a little bit from the Lord's Prayer and people reaching out to God in a time of desperate measures. So it's called If the Creeks Don't Rise. Standing on the hillside by this river, raising our eyes up to our life giver. Say, help us, Father, deliver us from these rising waters. Holding the hand of my sister and brother, watching the skies turn to darker color. Say, help us, Jesus, from the storm's wrath and rage, release us. Lord willing, and if the creeks don't rise, gonna bring on brighter days. The rain don't fall and we reach the shore, gonna find a little grace. Lord willing, and if the creeks don't rise, gonna sail that river out. Lay our plans for the promised land, jump for joy and give a shout. Behind us, Babylon lay in ruins. Devil done harvested his evil doings. Come thy kingdom, in the name of your truth and freedom. threatened to take us. So we ran as far as we could make it. Say, please forgive us. Thy will be done on earth as in heaven. Lord willing, and if the creeks don't rise, gonna bring on brighter days. The rain don't pour when we reach the shore, gonna find a little grace. Lord willing, and if the creeks don't rise, gonna sail that river south. Lay our plans for the promised land, jump for joy and give a shout. Show gonna find a little grace. Lord, when the end of the creeks don't rise, gonna sail that river south. Lay our plans for the promised land, jump for joy and give a shout. Lord, will the end if the creeks don't rise, if the creeks don't rise, if the creeks don't rise. Lord, will the end if the creeks don't rise. Thank you, thank you.
All right, thank you, Johnny. Woohoo! Next up, we have Natalie Noctegal. Natalie's artist name is the American Feather. Welcome, Natalie, to the stage. She is originally from South Alabama and lived in Nashville, Tennessee for a long time, but just moved here to the Valley in May of this year. She's been writing music and playing guitar since she was 13 years old. Most of her gigs come from live streaming acoustic shows on Twitch TV, where she plays at least 3 times a week. She's built a committed following where each week most of the same folks show up to tune in and request their favorite songs. Welcome, Natalie.
Thank you. Definitely didn't know that was going to be read out loud. Anyways, hi everyone. My name is Natalie, also known as the American Feather. Let's see. Okay, let me test out this stuff really quick. I could get just a smidge more guitar in the monitor. I think that's good. Okay, cool. Thank you. Okay, so I am a little bit of a wanderer, moves around a little bit. I don't know about you, but that can get kind of lonely. And so this first song is sort of about that. It started with this guy. I met this guy, and I realized that home doesn't always have to be a specific place. It doesn't always have to be a house or a city, because I realized that he was home. Everything that I was looking for, that safe harbor, that safe space, I found that in him. So this first song is it's about that, and it's called You Are Home. they died. The long roads force the miles behind till I'm home. 'Cause your eyes are the trees, so bright green, and your smile is the white front porch swing, and your hands are the hammock, rocks me away to dreams. No matter where I go, you are home. How can one person light the world like the sun? It doesn't matter where we might be. The store, the car, Kansas, or under the trees. 'Cause when I'm homesick and lost inside my head, I look over and you steal my heart again. Oh, you are home. You are home. And I wave my hand out the window, count the lines they died. The long roads force the miles behind till I'm home. 'Cause your eyes are the trees, so bright green, and your smile is the white front porch swing, and your hands are the hammock, rocks me away to dreams. No matter where I go, you are home. I spent my life like a wanderer, nowhere to call my own, until I found you. I finally found home. And you are home. You are home. And I wave my hand out the window, count the lines they died. The long roads force the miles behind till I'm home. 'Cause your eyes are the trees, so bright green, and your smile is the white front porch swing. Your hands are the hammock, rocks me away to dreams. No matter where I go, you are home. Where I go, you are home. You Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you. And I have to say, so I'm pretty new here. I haven't been out and about yet in the music scene, but I'm like so stoked that there are this many songwriters here. I'm so excited. I can't wait to meet every single one of you. Just had to get that out there. Okay. This next song number 2. So they said earlier, I am from South Alabama. I am, and this song is kind of about that. This song is actually about the house that my parents built that I grew up in. And I don't know what they were thinking. But anyways, whenever I was about 6 years old, my parents decided to build this house in Perdido Beach, Alabama. And it's a little less of a town, a little more like a road that just dead ends at the bay. And so there's not much out there. And as a kid, I didn't know it was weird to drive like 45 minutes to get groceries or anything like that. But anyway, I got to go back and see this house as an adult. And I was just like, what were my parents thinking and what were they daydreaming about? And so this song is about the conversation that they must have had. My parents are dreamers, absolutely. And so this is about that and what they must have had. And so this song is called Beverly Jean, which is my mom's name. And here we go. Up late again talking while the kids are asleep about how we don't have money, but we sure got dreams. We keep saying how maybe one day when the kids move out we'll get that place we've dreamed about, but what we didn't wait. Let's build a house out in the sticks. No, I don't know how we'll pay for all it, but let's find a place down on the bay and raise up our kids the old-fashioned way. Let's build a dream, Beverly Jean. Well, it doesn't get better than the 4th of July, with all the lights on the water and your hand around mine. Just think of the sunsets we'll see, kids running around in their bare feet. I can see it now, honey, we can do this thing. Let's build a house out in the sticks. No, I don't know how we'll pay for all this, but let's find a place down on the bay and raise up our kids the old-fashioned way. Let's build a dream, Beverly Jean. Beverly Jean. And I know you thought you'd hate this town, but look how happy we are now. Did you ever think that we'd get it figured out? 'Cause we built a house out in the sticks. We figured out how to pay for all it. We found a place down on the bay and raised up our kids the old-fashioned way. Let's build a house. Yeah. Let's build a house. You and me, Beverly Jean. You and me, yeah. Let's do this thing. Thank you.
I'm listening. Okay, I think we need just a few minutes to give our judges a break. They've been doing a wonderful job staying focused here. Let's say a quick 5-minute break, and we'll be right back. Just so you know, judges, we only have 3 more left. Thank you. Welcome back to Steve's Guitars and the 2022 Singer-Songwriter Competition for Mountain Fair. My name is Shanti Gruber. I'm your host here tonight and the co-founder of the Singer-Songwriter Competition for Mountain Fair. We're so excited tonight. We've heard some wonderful music. We only have a few contestants left, and we'll be announcing our 5 finalists for our final round at the Mountain Fair Jam tent on Sunday at 12:30. Next up, we have Dylan Stars. Give him a hand, everybody. Welcome, Dylan. Dylan
Howdy.
moved to the Valley after being after 12 years of a musician in New York and LA and an 18-month respite in Kauai. Dylan has been getting back to playing and writing for the sake of the song instead of trying to move up the club circuit, which is really great. He's very passionate and talented and loves living in this magical valley. Thank you, Dylan.
Thanks so much, Shanti. Thanks to our sound man. I think it's Brian back there. All right, I'm going to get some levels set here. Can you get just a hair more guitar on the monitor? All right, my name's Dylan Stars, and this is I'm going to play a newer song second, but this first one I wrote a few years ago about I never knew anyone named Rosalie, but I had a bartender once. His name was Rosalie, and I was like, that's a good name for a song. I come to find out Tin Lizzy had a song named Rosalie, so. But this is kind of a tumultuous relationship song.
The only thing I ever wanted was to get lost in your bed, underneath your broken clock and the books you never read. You take me for a fool. Do you take me 'cause you can? Do you take me 'cause it's cool to have me wrapped around your head like a rosary? Oh, little Rosalie, you could have ruined any man. Why the hell did it have to be me? Your love, it was a football, and my heart, guess it's just a game. I guess I could have been anyone long as you felt some kind of way. You take me as you do. Do you use me 'cause you can? Do you have to be so cruel with that voice stuck in my head? You're like a rhapsody, little Rosalie. You could have ruined any man. Why the hell did it have to be me? You sail tea to China, neon to New York, sand back to California, and me on anything you want. You take me for your mule. Do you kick me 'cause you can? You got me running around in circles. Only God knows where I'll land, like a rotary, little Rosalie. Make 100 years of solitude sound pretty damn good to me. Sorry for the claws caught in your back. Well, I was only hanging on. Here's to the years we can't get back. Oh, and here's to moving on. You're like a reverie, a little Rosalie. You could have ruined any man. Why the hell did it have to be me? A little Rosalie. You could have ruined any man. I'm kind of glad the one was me. Little Rosalie.
Thank you so much. Is it possible to get a little more vocal on my monitor? All right, and this next song I just finished this week. So I lost my dad in December. He was a big supporter of mine, and I had a pretty awesome community here to help me through it, and just kind of been struggling to, write something and that was decent and meaningful. But a friend gave me this kid's book called The Boy, the Mole, the Fox and the Horse or something, and I was like, went home that night and just it came out. So here it is. It's called Let Him See You. Should I call this one Tuning? Yeah, you like that E? Just a hair more guitar on the monitor.
Used to think I was falling, so didn't know we could fly. Couldn't heed that moment calling till you taught me to reach inside. Used to think I was racing with all that talk about time, and all those years chasing ribbons, till you showed me that your love didn't have a finish line. I know that our time here is through, and now March 4th I'm gonna carry on with your tune. From time to time I could use a little talking to. Oh, let them see the best in me, oh, the best in me. Oh, Dad, let them see you. And I still hear the nursery rhyme, and you singing out of key. And I just wanna hold down, rewind, and run it all back from 93. Sing life's what transpires between the silly plans. And I was falling off the wires where you showed me that your love would always be a place to land. I know that our time here is through, but on March 4th I'm gonna carry on with your tune. From time to time I could use a little talking to. Oh, and let them see the best in me, oh, the best in me. Oh, Dad, let them see you. Used to think that you'd gone somewhere, and then I hear your voice in mine. Catch your eyes behind my stare, and they lift me up every time. Oh, it's like you showed me love doesn't ever bend to time. And I know that our time together's through, and now March 4th I'm gonna carry on with you too. From time to time I could use a little talking to. Oh, and let them see the best in me, oh, the best in me. Oh, Dad, let them see you. 'em see you. Let 'em see you.
Thanks.
Thank you, Dylan. Give him another hand, you guys. Nice job. All right. All right, next up we have David Parker. Welcome, David Parker, to the stage. David Parker is a third-generation local and is from an old ranch family here in Emma. Check out BigDaddyDave.com for some more of his original music. Welcome, David.
I didn't bring a strap, so I got to sit down here. Besides, I'm getting old. So how many of you ever worked at a bar? Some of you? Yeah. So I used to play music at a bar up in Aspen every now and then called the Red Onion. I don't know if you've been up there, but it was always a fun one. A little closer to the mic. There we go. Oh. That's right. That would help. Thanks, Ralph. Thanks for letting me know. But anyway, this song is about, there's always a certain atmosphere in bars at the end of the night, and everybody has, the shift at the end of the night always gets a little wild. So this song is called Tequila Drinkers at a Whiskey Bar, because the Red Onion has a whole bunch of whiskey, and most of the people at the end of the night, so.
The TV's got some late night, nobody knows the score. Jose and Beto finish mopping up and they're looking for some fun. They're tequila drinkers in a whiskey bar, tequila drinkers in a whiskey bar. Their shift is over and you know they are drinking tequila in a whiskey bar. 600 fancy bottles with their labels facing out, but agave with a worm inside is what it's all about. From Ireland to Kentucky, you can have your favorite blend, but when it comes to closing time, the boys won't even pretend, 'cause they're tequila drinkers in a whiskey bar, tequila drinkers in a whiskey bar. Their shift is over and you know they are drinking tequila in a whiskey bar. Tommy and Mike are still holding court at the far end of the bar. Busmates are and that closing time's not too far. Cause they're tequila drinkers in a whiskey bar, tequila drinkers in a whiskey bar. Shift is over and you know they are drinking tequila in a whiskey bar. Tequila! A big mirror with shelves in the back, 2 glasses with beer in the rack. Don't need time to pay when tequila is what you like to taste, because they're tequila drinkers in a whiskey bar, tequila drinkers in a whiskey bar. Shift is over and you know they are drinking tequila in a whiskey bar. Tequila!
As you know, that's kind of a drinking song that I played before. Thank you very much. Thank you. All right, I'm really dry, but I'm going to try this love song. I should have.
I like the way your softness touches me. I like the way you are yourself. Even though I don't really know you, there's a way you have I'd like for myself. No, I don't wanna play no games with you. Don't wanna fake you, make you mine.
I just want you to know that as far as people go, I think you're pretty fine. So baby, can't you see you're all I need, all I need. I hear your laughter in the river, I feel your tears in the rain, I see your strength in the forest, I feel the fire of your pain. So baby, can't you see you're all I need, all I need. So as I go, may God be with you. I know He is, because you see, you make everyone's day a little brighter, and I'll say, you made it brighter for me. So baby, can't you see you're all I need, all I need, brighter for me, all I need, brighter for me. Thank you all. It's been really fun getting to do it. We should do this more often than Mountain Fair. You know, I like getting together with a couple of the other songwriters and stuff in this valley. So yeah, thanks.
Nice job, David. Thank you. All right, give him one more hand, everybody. Thank you so much. All right, next up we have Miss Olivia Pevic. Yay, Olivia. Olivia is a local artist on multiple mediums I could go on and on about, but she's also a singer-songwriter who loves to play the banjo. Welcome, Olivia Pevic.
Speaking of, Ralph, do you really want me to plug this in? You really do, huh? Woo, it's going to be really different from guitar. All right. Hi, everyone. Thanks so much for making this happen, Shanti, and all of the judges. I do not envy you your job. I have very mixed feelings about competitive music, but if it brings people out, then it's doing its job, right? And it's been such a pleasure to listen to all of you tonight and get to have wonderment again at the breadth and depth of music. And that said, I'm going to be very strategic now. If I could go back to middle school, trombone would surely be my choice. Way she purrs and slides, lights up my insides. Oh wait, I do that with my voice. So I say the banjo is the best, banjo is the best. You may think I sing in jest, but banjo is the best. Now the guitar is the clear choice of the people, right? To its chords all our hearts are bound. 6 strings is really far too many, don't you think? For a hammer-handed girl to get around. That's why the banjo is the best. Banjo is the best. Passing each and every test. Banjo is the best. Now the piano is a genius invention. Its keyboard is the truth in black and white. It could save a family in times of quarantine, but it's useless in a grocery aisle fight. And that's why the banjo is the best. Banjo is the best. Sword the dragon and the quest. Banjo is the best. I said banjo is the best. Banjo is the best. Had to get this off my chest. Banjo is the best. Thank you very much. And if you agree, you'll have to move me on to the next round because we're not playing the banjo anymore. So if I have people, well, I have many people. I'm so grateful for all the people in my life. And I left a group of the dearest people in my life to come here tonight. And it was a difficult decision to make, and I'm really glad that I'm here. And I just want to say hello. Maybe they're watching on GrassRoots TV. Lusana, Marcella, Wade, I mean, that's their last name. Lusana, Marcella, Glenn, Wolf, and Yuli. I got to spend all week with these amazing people. Lusana and Marcella are like sisters to me, and they've both been incredibly influential in my music my whole life. I got to play with Lusana for the first time since we were little kids this week. We're finally at a place in our musicianship where we can play together, and that's really exciting. So I'm going to dedicate this song about everything to those beautiful people. I draw the same line time and again. Now it follows itself from my pen. The way the moon chases the sun. Who's chasing who when the day is done? We go round and round just for the fun, but hammering cold steel ain't no good for no one. Where are we going if there isn't any there? And will I see it better if I stare? I'm just trying to do the work that I was put here for and find my way through the open doors. Some folks are always gonna want it just so, but hammering cold steel ain't no good for no one. Strike with the heat and go back to the fire. Mountains will move in time. Take a deep breath and bend. Well, have we come to the end of this game? Is there nothing left to fan back into flame? Oh, we know that this story is long, and still we try to fit it all into one song. If you can never get it right, then how can it be wrong? Hammering cold steel ain't no good for no one. If you can never get it right, then how can it be wrong? Hammering cold steel ain't no good for no one.
Right. I think we almost had some resonation in the guitars. Did you hear it on that last one? Oh, yeah. Oh, my goodness. Well, we are actually going to have our last one, unless we had Justin Hess and William Bingaman. If you guys happen to show up, then this is going to be our last one. Here we have Miss Liz Knott. Please welcome Liz to the stage. Liz is originally from Atlanta and has been in the Valley for 2 years, and now she lives and works on a ranch in Basalt. Welcome, Liz.
Thank you. Okay, let's see how this sounds. I needed that. Yeah. Well, we're going to close it on out. And what a crazy life this is. Good to be here. We'll start slow.
Except the hope that's found in me and you. And that's what really makes us the same. 'Cause my baby, well, don't you know that It's so good to be here. One more thing for this little one, I'm just gonna say, I ain't doing this for money. I'm doing it for smiles on your faces. Looks like my job is already done. Yeah, yeah. Hey, na 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 na. No, I'm not gonna stop the music. Just know we moving on to number 2. Oh my baby, 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 na 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 na. Talking about going with the flow at whatever the pace of the river, my baby. And I guess we'll be closing out the show. Na, na, na. I ain't perfect, but at least I'm not trying to be perfect. Don't you know how obvious it is? I'm just saying, I'm just saying, na 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 na, 'cause my baby, na 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 na. I might not always hit the right notes, but I just gotta go. Hey, my baby, I've been taking it slow, taking my time where I go. I don't need to hurry now. And don't you know, this is the last thing I'll bother your ears with, but my baby, don't you know, I'm talking about the space in between your bones. Please live there, and don't you know, don't you know, my baby?
asking me why, Lizzie, don't you charge $1 million an hour to come and play? Don't you know, babe, I'm doing it for the love. Yeah, I do it for the love. Yeah.
Wow, thank you, Liz. Woohoo! Wow, what a great way to wrap things up for the night. Let's give all of our contestants one big round of applause. Thank you so much for being here. And those of you on the live stream, thanks for listening in tonight. And we're going to send our judges to go find our finalists, our 5 finalists. I want to thank our wonderful judges for sitting here for 3 hours. We got Tracy Wilson, Doug Barnes, Bradford Holland, Megan Goodwin, and our wonderful Pam Rosenthal, who have a really hard decision to make. So we're going to come back here as soon as we can to announce our 5 finalists. Thank you again. My name is Shanti Gruber, and we'll see you guys at 12:30 on Sunday for the final round. Have a great evening. Hey, real quick, if you're a singer-songwriter and you have your stuff in the back, can you go grab it now? I'm going to kick you out of that back room for our judges. Thank you so much.